Hello, it's Darren from Investor Income. Welcome back to the channel. Just looking at US dollar CAD on the 1 minute chart. These are the trades we've taken today. Not all of these within the standard system. I was actually testing another few options out that we've got, and we are developing all the time to try and improve it. But already it is profitable just as it is, and it is an amazing system just trading the way we trade. But all I'm doing is we are able to hedge our trades a lot easier and potentially avoid a lot of pitfalls or re-entries that we don't necessarily need to take. I do re-enter trades, and it's very, very rarely that I lose trades because I might lose an individual trade by a little bit, but I've re-entered other trades to make that profitable. Worst case is you come out often for a small loss or a break even because we're re-entering trades at extreme levels, so therefore putting it in our favour. However, what I've been doing is also hedging, so I'll also trade in the opposite direction to what we are entering, and there's reasoning behind that, and there's logic behind the trades and why we take these trades. Obviously, you can see the downtrend here with the long-term oscillator, so even going on that, you can see that's a trend trade, and these are against the trend, obviously counter trend at extremes away. And these two were also confirmed as trend trades, and that's why we entered them. And we have got some super exciting times coming up. I'm absolutely delighted for the guys in the group because they're going to get obviously access to this when it's developed. If you do join the group or you want to join our trading, get our trading system, my trading system, then you just send me an email and I'll let you know the details. It's ridiculously affordable, stupid, but I have to charge something. It's not for free. It took me 10 years to develop. So please respect that fact and just accept you have to pay a little bit of money, and it is a little bit of money to get hold of it. And you can join in with us. We are absolutely smashing it, and it's got better because we can take these trades more effectively now, and we are reducing our risk all the time. And it is going to be extremely difficult to have too many bad days with this because we're covering a lot of options. As long as we're following the system and our entries and exits are justified according to the system, then we shouldn't have any issues. It is slightly going to get more complex, but it's very simple in its current form and it works. So you can just stick with the basic system and it just works. Is every trade a winner? Of course it isn't, but very small losses, if any. We always trade out of them more often than not. We're able to trade out for at least a break even. Or a tiny loss, but our winners are far bigger and a lot more numerous. So it is a very good system. I've traded it for the last 4 years and it's been developed over the last 10 years. So I would highly recommend you get involved, but that's obviously up to you. It is my system, and to be honest, I don't need the money from selling the system, but it's good to get a group of traders together who wants to trade the way I do. So if you want to get in contact, what we're trading out here, so this is trend trade 2. These two here were on the new system I was trialing today, and the reversals were fine. We know why we took those. And we look at the pound dollar. So these are the trades I've taken recently. This one here was an absolute brilliant. I mean, you can see it's with the trend. It's bottomed out on the oscillator and it's just rocketed forward. I came out the highs up here for a lovely profit again. These two here entered nicely as well. And then we have the pound yen. And first loads. This one here was basically a trade I took with my new system, just scalping the price movement at extremes. So this would be completely counter to what we would normally trade. We'd normally trade in the opposite direction here. So trade here, massive deviation away, overbought, and we would trade against, and this one going negative and we'd enter here, and both would come out either for a small profit down here or for a flat and profit. Okay, so that's the way we typically trade. That's all going not just on this, we have other averages and oscillators that we help to make their decisions. But this trade here was one that I took with our new system. And we got a nice profit from that again. So I'm working all the time to try and improve the system, but it's already amazing, to be honest. I just love finding ways to make it better. We're using the core system. Nothing changes from our core system. We're just enhancing it. And the enhancements, in reality, what they're going to do for people is going to make it so much more profitable, because we're going to eliminate trades and we're going to be able to enter trades we wouldn't have been able to enter before, hedging our risk, making sure that we get winners pretty much all the time. I'm not going to say always, because that's never the case, and anything can happen, especially in trading. You can have a bad day or things can go wrong, so there's no such thing. But we're putting the odds heavily in our favour, and even on the 1 minute chart, we're going to be doing some craziness. So I'm going to show you quickly over to the 4 hour. Okay, see here what we've got. We've got, again, reasons again for trade, massive deviation, oversold, and you can see the kind of profit. We've just gone back to the moving average as we always do, and you can see the kind of pips we're making there, 137, 126. And this one here, where you've got deviation away, you could enter down these positions and then re-enter, up it goes again and again. And this is on the 4 hours, so we're talking about a long time. These trades are open for a long time, but the profits you make on the 4 hour in markets like this is a little bit nuts. I'm just going to have a quick look at the US dollar, Japanese yen. So you can see we're going back to 2019 here, and it's just going, up and down, oscillating fashion the whole time. If you haven't got much time or you're working another job, then I highly recommend you look at the 4 hour chart if you do not have the time. However, if you're a bit pressed for time or you want quicker moves, then you can have a look at the 1 minute. You can do just a quick entry, quickly look at the charts, and you'll be able to see that there's a setup coming up. So that's what we do. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to get involved with the trading group and get your hands on the system. And do take care of yourself. It was a fantastic day weather-wise here today, and I wish you all the best. Take care.